What's up, everyone? Yeah, all of our stuff that we were mentioning last time finally came. We're still trying to, well, not Jay and I, but Jay and his other mentor are trying to figure it out. They got one microphone up, got a lot of stuff to still figure it out. I guess we kind of not underestimated it. I knew there was going to be a lot of work, but figured maybe we were going to be able to get it done within a day and have it ready for you guys like we said we would. So sorry, but stick with us. I would say by the end of this month we would have our new setup gone, right? And that's probably pretty confident. It's only like a week and a half away. So we might need to buy some more stuff. It takes a couple days to obviously come in the mail. And then, I'm not the most tech savvy, but Dylan, Jay's other mentor, is pretty good with some of the stuff. So kind of figure out what we need, don't need, but why don't we show them it? Kind of what we're working with. The most important stuff, I would say, at least. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of other stuff, but I mean, I don't think they care to see like a port or anything, right? Hey, you never know. Maybe the port heads are like, hey, we want to see your what you guys are working with here game by game. So show them this thing first that you were telling me about, because I'm not even too sure what this is. It's like a 1 second, I'll give you the microphone so they can hear you. I was just looking at it's called the PodTrak P4 Next. Yeah, it's supposed to make your voice sound a little louder, right? That's what you're saying? It's right here. Try to see if it's pretty close to the screen. We can always get up if not, but I feel like you guys can zoom in or something. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I have no idea how to work, but obviously it's needed, I would say, because it says like how you can mute some people. It's also for like the headphones and stuff, which I guess is our next item that we can show you guys. We haven't put these together yet either, but don't think they're gonna be that hard. So we got that. 1 second, you can go. Basically has USB ports with your voices, which suggests some podcasters might be able to hear each other. Yeah, try to figure those ones out. That might be the longest thing to figure out, I would think. My only worry is hopefully I can hear what Jay's saying through them, because then if not, I'm not gonna be able to hear how to have a conversation stuff. So as long as it does, like the amplifier stuff works and I can hear him through that, it'd be awesome. I think it would actually make it easier, because sometimes I have to double look at Jay and or I just kind of honestly sometimes I'll just it's called like kind of hope that I'm going along with whatever Jay said in one of these videos, so I'm not, because like sometimes we'll be hanging out, I'm like, can you repeat it, but I can't do that on video, so I'd just be like, well, shit, hopefully he was talking about the Transformers, and like next thing you know, Jay's probably talking about like SpongeBob or something. Doesn't happen that much, but I feel like there's probably one point in our video where Jay's talking about something completely different, and I'm like, yeah, so that football game last night was awesome, man. And Jay's over here just like, the hell? Yeah, I thought it was basketball season. But yeah, it's so that would be cool. That would definitely, I think, it would make our make it a little easier for going off of each other's ideas and stuff. Yeah. And then you want to show them the microphone now? And then these are going to be our microphones. We do have 2 of everything except for the PodTrak thing. The headphones we each got 1 pair of, and then this is going to be our microphones. I can't even see your face. But that'll be the microphone. I'm kind of running out of space on the table, but we'll go right here for right now. Well, it's kind of hard to see Jay's face. There you go. We'll take them off in a second once we're all done. But yeah, it's kind of... Why don't you tell them about it? You probably know more than me. Kind of like our old one, right? I would say, but it has a stand, which is nice. Our thought was maybe we can stand it on the wheelchair put it around here. And if we're both sitting right here anyways, we probably wouldn't need to because it would be like right in between us. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Maybe we'll do some night videos. And then if not, we can, that's why I think we have some of this other stuff. We might expand our table and I don't know, either put something like right next to it so then I'm sitting here, but I think being across from Jay wouldn't be a good idea, so I want to still be on the side of him, and we'd probably, I don't know, maybe we would need like two, I don't know, we'd either be very zoomed out so you guys wouldn't really see what we look like, or we'll have to figure out a new recording way. So hopefully one microphone works, and then save us some money anyways, and then we'll be able to return it, so. But we'll see. It might not be a bad idea to have one in case one breaks either. And, but yeah, we might need both. It's definitely going to be like a trial and error thing. Kind of typical, right? It's normal when you're trying to upgrade anything in life. You got to do a lot of test drives for cars and stuff. It's trial and error, man. Gonna have to, can't get frustrated either when, you know, because that happens too, you know. I mean, because you would think like, oh, we just need to get this fixed, you know, or something like that. And it might be a little bit more complicated than we thought, you know. But can't get mad. We'll know we'll eventually get it, and we already set our date, so it's got our goal. Got to work towards it now. But yeah, this is all of our stuff. Obviously, we might have some more like little things coming in, but these are gonna be probably the things you guys see, other than like the pod track thing too, but that was more just to like tell you guys how we're trying to amplify Jay's voice and stuff. So but yeah, I'm gonna get this stuff off the table quick, and we have a couple other things to talk about. Not sure how long this video gonna be. Not too much has really happened else other than the World Cup. I would say it's been kind of chill, at least for me, and everything that I've seen in the news, I guess. I feel like it's been kind of just chill. So it's been Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days that we haven't done a video. But yeah, World Cup. That was pretty good. Pretty fun game, right? Kind of a snooze fest in the beginning. For like the first 90 minutes. The first hour and a half. They had a couple goals called back. I don't know if it was one in the first 60 minutes or 90 minutes. I think there was one called back in the first 90 minutes, but I think Spain definitely looked a little bit better, I would say, a little bit more ready also. I don't even know if Argentina got a shot. I don't think they did either. Yeah, they were struggling to even get the ball on that side of the field. Yeah, and I know their defense is really good. I noticed that throughout the tournament too. I was thinking like, damn, this team can ball. It's a fun World Cup though. I think it was definitely some of the most soccer I've ever watched. I would say that has a lot of thanks to being in America. I would say just because this was going on in 2022, and I don't remember watching it as much, I swear. And like, my life hasn't changed that much. You know, like I was still doing like my gambling stuff, so like I would gamble on it if I saw it. And I don't remember gambling on it in 2022. So really feel like being in America made it like at least a little like more interesting to people that aren't big soccer fans, you know, or like, cause like even like not like even like I would say like older people are watching, you know, like not older, but like, you know what I mean, like people that wouldn't probably watch soccer at like 60 or 70 years old were like, oh, Team USA is playing, gotta watch it, it's in America or something. I know like once we lost it, they also lost a lot of their viewers, but I don't think I watched one Team USA game in 2022. So I don't know. My petition would be make at least one game in America every year. Doesn't need to be every game. The final doesn't need to be here or anything. But I would say one game. You guys are going to make a lot of money too. Or like one cup. Or not one cup. One stand. Or what is it called? Group. One group. Like, you know how they had 3 host cities this year? Why couldn't we always just be one host city? Like how Canada and Mexico. Like there was no more games in Canada and Mexico after round 16. So why couldn't we just have a couple games until round 16 every 4 years, you know? I know there's a lot more countries, so it's not like, hey, we should get it, we're America, but I don't know. We have a lot of population too, though. I would honestly put it if I was the FIFA man or whatever they want to call him, FIFA president. I would put it in the most expensive or most populated cities. People that are going to spend the most money, and I would ask for a kickback from all those places. Be like, well, listen, I'm going to put it in Japan, America, and I don't know the third. I would guess maybe Russia. I know Japan and USA hold a lot of people. It's somewhere over there. French, yeah. Yeah, or Spain, down in South America. You could probably put it. There's probably a lot of people down there too, because we're also counting like a whole continent. You know, like America's huge, so it's 50 states. But yeah, I think you could easily make it work. It doesn't need to always be in America, obviously, but when it is every 4 years, I mean, maybe you go down to every 2 years or something. You know, I know they do like the friendly games, but those aren't as fun. No one really watches those. But yeah, got the women's next year, so I guess we don't really have to worry about it until the year after that, because people are going to want to watch that. And I know the USA women's is a lot better than the men's, so they might actually win one, and then USA is going to be happy as hell anyways. But yeah, we'll see. I'm intrigued to see where it goes in 2030. See if they do try to stick with like, America. Or if they're like, no, America sucked when we used it. It'd be interesting to see. But yeah, I enjoyed the game. Kind of happy the World Cup's over. Kind of also like not, you know. I feel like it was kind of like a fun watch until like the ending, you know, where like it just kind of dragged. I felt, but like the beginning with like the group play and there was just so many games, so many teams. That was fun to me. Like it felt like college football or college basketball, like tournament time, but for soccer. So, but I don't know. I also like. I think it's funny that people, because I'm the same way. Like I don't know if I think I mentioned this on the last one, but like it cracks me up that like I can't even watch like hockey unless they're wearing like Team USA, you know. And it's like I think it's the same way with soccer. Like I'm not watching a single MLS game. I can promise you guys that right now. I'm not watching another lick of soccer until the World Cup. And I think it's just funny that like a lot of people are the same way, and it's like, because like I don't know, it's because they wear the country's flag, you know. And I think at the end of the day, it's just cool to like think about how many people all over the world like do actually represent their country, you know, and like they all come together. It's cool when you think about it. And I think that's like the big thing that FIFA likes to put, like, hey, we're a united group, you know, like we have almost every country loves the sport, blah blah blah. So it is cool though when you think about it. Like I don't know, people go back to not caring, but right when you're wearing the country that you're from, it's like, hey, that's our team, you know. They could suck. I really fully believe like our team could suck and people are gonna still represent them. So, and that's with any country, you know. Like look at like the Cabo Verde or Cape Verde. Like they were obviously they were a lot better than what people thought. But I'm just saying they were a small ass team, small country, or yeah, small, yeah. Yeah, they were like little island. So, and they still had their supporters, you know, and they would go to death for their team also. So, but yeah, it's cool when stuff like that actually. When the world works in good ways, I would say, I guess, you know. And it was like very just like friendly, it felt, you know. I didn't really see any bad publicity on the World Cup other than like one racist comment, I think, that happened to Speed, that Twitch streamer or whatever. He's a streamer, yeah. I saw something with him in the news, but the FIFA nipped that in the bud really quick, and he did the World Cup opening ceremony, so that was pretty quick. I think it was an Argentinian fan too that was doing something to him too. So makes the perfect storyline. The halftime show was kind of cool. I liked how they all came out in like different ways, you know, or they're in like different areas. I thought that was cool. What else? I missed the beginning of it. I didn't see the speed thing or anything. I don't know if they did like a flyover with jets or anything. Yeah, I think they did too. I didn't watch it, and then I actually didn't watch anything after it either. Like, honestly, right after Spain won, I was like, all right, we can go game now. Because I took Argentina. I had money on Argentina, so I was just done at that point. I was like, what a stupid-ass pick. I didn't even like the pick. I knew Spain was going to win. And then, yeah, I just turned it off. I know that Yamal... All right, they got in a fight, I believe, after the game. Yeah, a couple pushing. Nothing serious. And I don't know though. It was good. It's not like it was a bad game. It was just boring, man. I hate when I like big soccer. Like I like the scoring games, you know, where it's just like punch for a punch. And that's in any sport, man. I know defensive games are fun too, though. You know, you gotta appreciate them because it's the dirty work. And it does win you games, wins you championships. Clearly, I mean, not allowing a team to score is literally the easiest way to win a championship. But yeah, I also think Spain could be good for a while. At least with my knowledge of soccer, I'm not too big on it, but I would say that they looked young. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, fun World Cup. Sure, we'll be doing this in 4 years. I don't even want to think about 4 years. I'm gonna be freaking 32 during the next World Cup. That is crazy. What are you gonna be? Are you gonna be 30 yet or no? No, you're gonna be like 28. Right? You'll be my age in 4 years. I think. Right? How old are you? 24? Yeah, you'll be my age in 4 years. Aim, doom. I don't want to talk about it. Let's not talk about the next World Cup, actually. Let's not talk about that on the podcast ever again. I don't want to think about being 30. Joints already hurt. I'm going to be a wreck when I'm 50. Jesus. I'm already in pain. Back always locks up. I'm like, oh. Like, damn, I'm going to have to need a crane when I'm 50 or 60. Or cane. A crane. Yeah, it'll be for my weight, not my back. I'm getting crane picked up. Yeah, I'll need a cane though. I think my back's gonna be shot. I did hurt it playing football, but I think it'll be. But then it was good. I was pretty good for a while, but now it's starting to hurt again. I'm like, shit. Yeah, I popped. I herniated 2 of my discs in the back, the L3 and the L4. That shit hurts. You have, yeah. I think we've talked about this before on the channel. But yeah, back problems are nothing to joke with, right? They're definitely serious. You can paralyze yourself very quickly. The surgeries are scary. I know I've gotten, not surgery done, but I've gotten those needles, epidural needles that like women get when they're pregnant. They do also do them on the shots if you get herniations. And they said like if you're, like, that's no joke. Like if that needle even taps your spine, you're paralyzed for the rest of your life. So it's the same thing about with a surgery, you know. If someone touches your spine, you're not moving your arms anymore, you know. So definitely scary stuff. Nothing to mess with. But I'm sure I just need to stretch and work out. I haven't been to the gym either in like 8 months or something. That doesn't help. It's almost been a full year. I haven't done any physical activity other than like just doing outside stuff. I'm not like actually working out though. I've done like walks and stuff, and I've still sweated like working out, like doing stuff. But yeah, no actual workout. I need to hit the gym again. Been slacking. I'm getting lazy. I feel like it just comes with age. And I get tired, man. Like I used to go to the gym around like 11 o'clock at night was when I went, because that was like my only free time, and I was fine. I was like, yeah, I'll crank out this workout an hour and go to bed by 1 o'clock. Get home, shower, and just go to bed. But I don't know. Got lazy. I could probably still find time to do it, but it's just, I don't know. It's tough. I work a lot though too. Like I've been doing like 50 hours right now regularly, like every week. It's crazy. I mean, you need to do 40 anyways to be full time, so I'm only doing 10 hours extra, so it's not really that crazy, I guess. But I don't know. That would probably be my time, you know. Like if I start work at 8 in the morning, so I would have to probably go to the gym at 6, so I can get back home by like 7:30 and shower. And then still try to get to work in like 20 minutes. Yeah, like it just wouldn't happen. So, could try to go to the gym at 5 o'clock, but then, I don't know, it's early, you know? I would have to go to bed earlier. And then, like, anytime I get done with work, it's like 7. So I'm just ready to eat and, like, I don't know, relax. But, get back on the groove soon. I know I will. I'll make time. And I feel like it's just like the hardest, like, first day, you know? Kind of like with anything. Like, once you get in that groove, you're fine. Because, like, it's just with anything else. Like, if you play a video game every day, it's going to be a lot easier to play that game the next day. You're going to always want to do it. It's just human nature, I feel like. If you drink 3 days in a row, you're going to probably become drinking a little bit more. If you work out, you're going to go more and more and more. It's not like an addictive thing. Or it gets easier is what I'm saying. It's like, I would say like gaming gets easier. It's easier to get lazy if you game once or twice or 3 times in a row at the same time. So you're like, oh, I like the groove of this. I can do this more. It's the same thing with the gym. Just it gets easier after. I would say the first week is probably really hard. Then like probably back in the groove, right? And then you just kind of know it's like part of your schedule, you know? It's where, I don't know, stopping's the worst mistake. Whenever you stop, like, that's when you're like, damn, now I gotta restart, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like no excuse type of thing, right? Other people get stuff done, why can't you, right? If other people can work out, people work out with a lot less time or a lot more stuff on their plate or stuff like that, you know? It's always a better idea in this world to not bitch and just do what you're going to do, right? Because there's always someone out there with a worse story than you. So why play the, whatever it's called, the bad man, you know? Just get over it in a way, in a sense, you know? Say just get over it and get on to the next day, right? Because no one's going to feel bad for you, honestly. You know, it's just kind of how it is. Other people, like, that's what we're saying, is other people are dealing with shit, so you don't got time to feel bad for anyone, right? I mean, you do, but you know what I'm saying, is, like, a random person, you're going to feel bad for them, but you're not going to, like, I don't know, it's tough, you know what I'm saying, yeah. Gotta do it yourself, and be good at it. But yeah, say just gotta roll with the punches sometimes too, right? Kind of just take what life gives you, make the best of it, right? There's no reason. Like, at the end of the day, I've always said this, is you're the only one that can determine if you have a good or bad day, you know? There might be stuff that happens during your day that makes you want to have a bad day, but there's ways you can turn it around. And obviously there's some stuff that you can't, like people dying is obviously very sad. It's gonna be a bad day. Might not have some stuff to make you better, but like anyone that complains about like little things, you know, and you can make it work. Or like, you know, you can be better. Like, you can have a good day still. You know, like, oh, you got fired. You can make it a good day. Like, yeah, that sucks ass losing your job, but you can. It doesn't need to be a whole bad day or a bad week. Maybe use it as motivation, right? Stuff like that. So that's probably a bad example though, because like losing your job does kind of suck. But I don't know. Anything in life, losing a girlfriend, like how would you do that, you know? You gotta keep rolling, keep going. Yeah, like it's just a part of life, right? I say a lot of this stuff is, and it's just how you deal with it, and stuff like that. Say a lot of, and nothing, yeah, I'd never say like, it's your decision, man. It's always your decision. I think that's how I want to live. I think if you let others control how you live, so I think that's the worst thing to do. Is once you control your own life, your version of happiness, how to be happy, how to like not let stuff make you unhappy, kind of like, I don't know, to me that's like mastering life, kind of, you know, you're in control of your own decisions, your own happiness and all that, and that's pretty big. But it's hard. I mean, people definitely let little things make them upset, right? Yeah, that doesn't help. I try to not go on that as much. See a lot of fake stuff on there too, though. Like, you can really not believe half of the things you see on there. People live fake lives all the time, or just use, like, you never know what anyone's really doing after a 10-second video either, you know? Like, no one knows what we do. They don't know what. Yeah, so. But, yeah, I know what you mean, though. Definitely very destructive, and it can also, make you have good days or bad days, you know? And what do they call it these days? Doom scroll. You're sitting there for like 8 hours and you wasted a whole day just on your phone. Yeah. Tough. But I don't know. Definitely some words of wisdom from the podcast channel today. Come on, all what's that called? Not psychological, philosophy. No. Yeah, no, I think it is philosophy where you study really that stuff. But yeah, got a little philosophical on there. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. Hit him with some. What's that best question they ask? Like, if there's. No, I forgot it. Something with a train though, where it's like, if you can pull the lever and make it kill one person, but you save 3 people, which way would you pull? Like, let the train go? It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna save the 3 people over the 1. Why can't I just not allow either of them to die? Yeah, those classes suck. I hated getting those questions asked in classes. Like, there's no good answer. I hate those questions. There's so many of them too that they'll ask. Well, it's theoretical, so. But yeah, definitely need to get this podcast stuff going, right? And that's definitely what we're going to be trying to do in the next coming week and a half. And then Jay's going on vacation soon, so we're going to. I don't think we miss any days except for in the week, though. So our Saturday will be fine, which is our big day anyway. So, yeah. Be a big day to do our Chicago, right? Video. Definitely. I think all this stuff will definitely be set up by then. Hopefully your mom gets home before we go too, so we can talk to her about it. If not, we can just mention. Talk to your dad. I just don't know how much he knows about this stuff either, or what the plan is. You know, he might know about it, but he just doesn't know what the plan to attack is. I feel like your mom does, so we'll see. But yeah. Pretty different video, right? Not a lot of stuff to really talk about. I guess it makes it kind of a good thing and a bad thing. But obviously, you guys don't ever have to stay for the whole videos either. You can always skip around, get off it. We it's kind of, I don't know. We never really know. Like, we don't like target to go for a half-hour video. It's just like stuff happens throughout the video, or we get in a big talk, or like usually it's something like we have a major topic conversation. I would say, right? Like we would say like, oh, we have an Odyssey video or Odyssey review, the World Cup, but then we like go into that philosophy, I can't say that word again. I'm glad I said it right the first time. Yeah, we'll go into that type of shit, and like that's where you kind of get into like the 20-minute part because we just spent 10 minutes talking about that one thing. So, and I feel like that happens once like every video because it kind of happened with the White House Trump UFC event. There's another thing after that where we went off on a tangent for like 20-30 minutes, and then there's another one after that. So yeah, I think it's more like where we just get off topic and we just start not even like off topic though. I feel like it's usually interesting stuff and it's just like a longer talk about it, right? Or it's more like, yeah, it's just not something we plan. That's why I think like with your planned things you kind of try to run through them quick, right? Because you're like, oh, we know we want to talk about the World Cup. Yeah, and then like now when we're talking about this stuff, it's kind of like, oh, let me think a second. I need to process what you're saying so I don't sound stupid. But like when I first get here, we usually ask Jay like, what do you want to talk about today? And like, if we know we're talking about the World Cup, I already have all those thoughts in my head of what I'm gonna say. So this stuff, it's like right off the dome, kind of. So yeah, never really know. Sometimes it doesn't really go anywhere, and we do only have like a 12 to 15 minute video. We've had many 12 to 15 minute videos. So you never really know. We don't. That's why we don't try to like keep it the same where we target like, oh, it's only gonna be 30 minutes. That's our cutoff time. So you never know. Never know with us. It's kind of like how long we haven't recorded for, or how interesting a topic is, stuff like that, right? If we're not doing a good topic or something, I would say even skipping like 5 minutes ahead, I would probably say we're talking about something different at that point. now it's kind of like we have to make our own videos because I know Jay's not seeing a movie either from Thursday to Saturday, so there's no sports going on. So we really got like our own brains going for this week. So we have no idea what we could be talking about on Thursday or Saturday. Well, you guys are gonna see this one Thursday, so not sure what you guys will be hearing on Saturday at all. But maybe we'll have a new microphone going. I know, like I was saying to Jay, is I just forgot that adapter the last 2 times, but he didn't have the microphone at least on Saturday, but today he did, where we could have at least tested it out in a new video and stayed like this until we get everything else set up. So maybe you guys will see the microphone on Thursday or Saturday though. So at least that could be something to look forward to. Testing that out could just have a fun 10-minute video or something, just using it. Anything, 20 minutes, who cares? But yeah, once we need that damn adapter. Yeah, that'll be fun. And we're going to try to get the video out before Jay goes on vacation, but I know it's going to be tough. Hopefully we can. Oh yeah, and that Saturday we can. The movie comes out Friday, we can review it on Saturday. Cool. Because I know you go that weekend after. I'm pretty sure you leave, unless it's a week after. But I'm pretty sure I checked your calendar and you leave that weekend right, or the week right after Spider-Man, which is like Monday, and the movie's Friday. So, yeah, we would have missed that whole week, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I think we can get it done on Saturday, the week of. So. Is that where Dylan's going? Or no? He went last year, right? Okay. That'll be fun, though. I didn't... What's it, a show? Streaming show? Okay. You're gonna watch it then? Still? That makes sense then. Backstage action. Yeah, that should be fun. see you guys on our next one. Hopefully, we'll at least have the mic up. Know that. So, let's see how the lights will be shining. I guess we do get to throw the microphone again today, huh? One last time. Will we hit it?